so you said you also deal with these cases in relationships, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And if somebody is, I'm interviewing somebody, sorry, for counseling, and I discover that person has, let's say, is suicidal, I should refer that person to a clinician. Refer that person to a clinician. If somebody has a psychotic, let's say, borderline behavioral patterns, borderline personality disorder, then I have to refer to that person to a clinician.
Okay. So you say that, let's say you're on probably a minor scale. Probably deal with people on a minor scale.
Not on a minor scale. I specialize in that area.
Right.
Yeah, I specialize in dealing with neurosis rather than psychosis. You would need to go to a higher level, get training to be a clinician.
Okay. All right. So let's talk about your program, the Hope Project.
Yes.
Would these two link?
Oh yes, Hope Project. There are individuals who are hiding. They have their problems, especially people who have been abused sexually. They are afraid to face the public, and sometimes they go to church. They are suffering silently because of the stigma that is attached to being abused, being raped, somebody who has committed an abortion. They are suffering silently. They are afraid to come to the forefront. For example, you know, I'm sure you're aware that in St. Lucia, when a woman has committed an abortion, the type of public attention she gets, no one mentions, hey, there's a guy that's supposed to be involved because she didn't get pregnant by herself. You know, so Hope Project now has assisted in getting giving these people the confidence to come out to seek not only me, but help from the helping community. That would be the counselors, psychiatrists, psychologists, nurses, police officers, those in the helping community.
Now the reason I brought that up is because, you know, some of us look at that as just something minor,
Yes.
right? But the way you put it, you know, it could lead to more.
What specifically?
Masturbation.
Oh yes,
yeah.
Well of course, most young people, they carry around guilt, and that's my concern. My concern is the guilt associated with masturbation. It is more dangerous than the act in itself. You know, persons believe everyone in their own cocoon. I am dirty, I'm the only one doing it. But I usually challenge people. You can just walk the streets and just point to that person and say that individual between the age of maybe 3 and the 18, they would have find themselves self-stimulating, fooling around with the genitals for pleasure one time or the other. And remember, you're looking at a person like yourself. You may as well point and say the same thing, you know, somewhere along the line.
For me, it goes a long way back. At the age of 12, I became one of the statistics on the abuse column, and for me it was a real terrible time. I had a terrible childhood. I told nobody about it. I got married at 18. I thought all my problems would have gone away, but it complicated things. My marriage almost collapsed, although I have a wonderful husband, very caring, understanding, and patient, but that didn't help my situation. And 18 years later into the marriage, that's when I got help. And as a result, Beacon of Hope came about because I really wanted to assist our fellow St. Lucians, you know, persons going through problems like I went through. I want them to know that there is hope for them. It's not the end of the line, and they can have a happy ending like I did, but come out and say what they are experiencing and come out and see a counselor so that they could get help. And so this is how Beacon of Hope came about, and it has been, well, we started this ministry in 2004, and right now I can really see the benefits, and it really gives me joy to see, you know, so many people being assisted and families coming back together, and persons who are on the verge of divorce, they get their families back together. This is something that has been a dream come true for me, and this is my dream that has been realized.
So now, listening to us, don't just sit there if you want a place to come out and worship, you're divorced, but you want to move on, you are harboring thoughts about having committed an abortion, you are a homosexual that want to move on with your life, Beacon of Hope is the place where you can smile again, where you can say hello to life. Just come see us. Call my secretary at 488-9009 and we are sure to assist you. This is Phil and Claire saying goodbye.
Send it on.
And as the referee brings the...
So, we say at halftime, we have upstairs CDC versus downstairs CDC. The score is tie, free. Are you?
Yeah, check the downstairs fellas there.
So, I know you'll check out the interview and, you know, Dr. Phil and Lucian's born Dr. Phil. He's a real positive guy, you know. I can really feel his vibe. You get it? Now we still, you know, the football still organized, you know. The upstairs CDC versus downstairs. You get it?
Tell Dr. Phil to be on downstairs.
So, our Dr. Phil is upstairs CDC, don't try that by yourself. So, Lucian Vybz, check out the events we have there. You know, we check out Green Synergy finals at Pigeon Point. It was wicked. Are we? So check it out while we finish downstairs there. Y'all don't know it's upstairs. I see winners there.
How often do we see a second half?
Get out here! Everybody know! Get out here! Get out here! Get out here! Get out here! Get out here!
Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me have to move.
Go!
Yeah,
Signal!
y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. I got to bring it to you, challenge, and it's gonna be good. Oh, you made it in the gym before?
Alright, enough of that. Stop you, wait there! Roll
Click my finger, girl, on the road with me. Get them on the stroll with me. Get them all over the world in the West Indies. Let them fall in love with me. I get sweet.
I know dance!
Sweet.
Alright, everybody to the left.
Everybody in the heart to be sweet.
Yeah. Everybody to the left.
Take out something. Wait. Alright, before sunset. Get in the Sun City now. Sun City. Big sunset. Hey. Run back. Whoa. Alright, come on. Get everybody do the Island Man. Yo, Island Man.
Why the youth man come from murder? Hear this? Morning I get up with them mother.
The next one, don't call the youth them right now.
Green Synergy. DJs, get ready.
All the body members them right now.
Whoa.